Hello, I am David Thomas, and this is the final Mind Map 4. So, we had 4 articles in this reading, and the central idea that I got from all of these is how technology has affected humans and how humans have reacted to it. So, first, I'm going to drop straight to Bostrom. So, his take is that technology lets us go to a phase called post-human. And what this is it's a human that can live a lot longer, like decades, centuries, much longer than we did. Like I'm talking like Bible ages. And then we are more cognitive, so we can retain more, we can memorize more, like basically like photographic memory, like Lucy. I don't know if you ever seen that movie, but it's basically like that. It's like we have a deep cognitive growth, and then we have deeper and more expressive emotions. Like we were able to feel more. We were able to want to pursue more. We have more ambitious goals. Like we want to achieve more. Like we are way more ambitious. And his main argument is that during that transformation to like try to live longer, to try to get smarter, to try to know more, to try to feel more, to try to experience more out of life and make it longer, is like he's like we have to transform this post-human. And then it's like whoa, we don't want to do that. Being a human's fine. We love being humans. And then his whole argument is like, hey, we kind of already do this. We have a healthcare system. So like back in the day, you got sick, tough luck, buddy, you're gone. And then now it's like, hey, we have a hospital. Like we could put you up. We could give you life support. We could keep you alive even though we unplug you, you're gone. It's just like we have already implemented that. And the same thing with schools. It's like we're at a school now. We're trying to learn more now. It's just like he's like, you're trying to expand your cognitive growth right now. He's like, what's wrong with trying to make it to the next level? And it's just like, that's his whole deal. It's like, we need to ascend to post-human. It's like, he's like, that's the goal. And he's like, you can't argue against it because our society is already pushing towards it anyway. So hopping over to the next one, Clark and Chalmers. So what their argument is that objects could be an extension of our mind. So what that means is their main example is with a guy named Otto and his he has Alzheimer's. So he has a very bad memory. He forgets a lot of things. So a notebook, a tool for him, not physically attached to him at all, is his memory. That's his attachment. Now, yes, to anyone else, it's a notebook, but to him, that is his memory. And that could be said about everyday objects now. Like, think about it. Our phone is basically our mouth. If you think about it, that's the connection I can make. Is like our phone is our mouth. It is how we talk to people. Now, yes, it's not physical. It's not physical. It's literally just a device. It's just a brick outside of anything else. But it is an extension of us. Like, think about our personality online. That's an extension of us. That's our showing ourselves now. Like, that's us flaunting. It's like that's our like catch. And it's just like all it is like using tools as an extension of things. Like a blind man's cane, that's an extension of a thing. And jumping into that, we could jump into Hall and Karasi. Their thing is like we aren't limited to our body. Our body is not all our physical being. We could add on to our physical being. It could be what we are. It's not like we are just limited to our skeleton suit. Our flesh is not just who we are. We could be more than that with technology, with tools, like with a blind man with a cane. Blind man without a cane, he is going to need a guide. He's either going to need a guide or a guide dog, or he can have a cane. And there are several blind people that just walk around with a cane because those are their eyes. Now, yes, their natural eyes are there in the flesh, but with a tool, we can extend that and give them something they lost physically. So all that is just an extension of the physical body. And with this, with Hull and Clark, they connect with this. They both are basically saying like, hey, we could use technology and extend it to better improve humans. Like we could have a tool that can extend what the physical limitations are for our body. Like Otto in his notebook, blind man in his cane. Like our phone lets us communicate to thousands. It's the biggest megaphone in the world. Who needs a loud voice in an opera when I have a loud speaker in my pocket? It doesn't matter. It's like you could use, you're not limited by physical capabilities with new technologies that we have today. And the last author, who really, I can only come up with two main things for him. Sorry for the pronunciation. Baudrillard. I know I botched that. But his thing is that our reality is not what we see. Our reality has is gone. So the image of reality is basically, in his eyes, just all propaganda. It's all fake. We used to see reality and then think of an image and like, oh, yep, that's the reality. That's the nice blue sunny skies and all. And now it's like, oh, here's a picture of blue skies, and then you look up and then it's gray, cloudy rain. So he's saying we have lost all perception. He gives us like 4 phases of this. He's like, and it's just like each one gets worse and worse. And all it is just basically like we are fed the imagery of a world, and then you actually look into it and it's not reality at all. And his biggest example is with Disneyland. He's like, people view America from the outside as Disneyland. Big, like, big park, excited, 24/7 party, massive food, like, I mean, thrilling rides. And then that's the image that people see of America. And then, like, they get here and it's like, oh, this is just Canada with guns. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. And that's just what it is. It's like we could give a reality that is so lost from the real world that nobody sees it. And it's really due to technology we have. Like, people just believe what they see and just hope nobody looks into it more. But if you look at the fact checks, it's all proven wrong. And that's basically his entire argument, is just like our perception on reality has been completely gutted, and it's just all fake. So from this, a couple ideas and thoughts that I had just wanted to add is I extremely agree with Clark and Chalmers. Technology is a great extension of our mind. A computer for me, that is literally my heart, blood, and soul. It is everything to me. It is how I outreach. It's how I network. I communicate more on this computer than I ever will in the real world. You know how much easier it is to send an email than it is to walk somewhere and talk to somewhere? The computer is literally my mouth. It is my voice. It is my audience. It's my network. It is everything. It has everything I will ever need. It is generally one of the best extensions of a human we could have, and we have it in several versions. We got it in a phone, we got it in a laptop, we have it in everything, and it's amazing. And I just feel like that has disconnected us, and that leads right back into Baldridge, which is just saying like, hey, like, this is me, but it's like that isn't me because it's the computer me, and it's like, hey, what am I seeing? So that's one thing I like to like link up all together. It's like, hey, this is a tool of me that I'm using, and then it's lost in translation. But that's the main ideas here. Another one I have is just how tools are really an extension of our flesh, and they become us. And with tools, we could achieve much more things. I know a lot more stuff because of technology I have. My iPad that I use to take notes on, that is my entire brain splodge. This entire semester is on there. All my notes, all my arguments, everything I've ever written is on there. And I don't have it up here. Now, yes, I could look at that and remember it, but I don't know it until I look at the thing. And that's like another great argument that they're just trying to pull up. It's just like, hey, that's it. Like that tool, like it's like a refresher. It's like a holder. It's just like a binder that you know you have it, but until you open it up, it's not there. So it's basically just like, hey, I have a piece of my brain over here. I can have a piece over there. I can do a little thing over here. I can completely forget this for a month and then pick it up and then, oh, got it. So it's just like we have extended ourselves as humans with what we have in the world today. And we are so much more than what we are. And we're just extending and extending, and we have such an outreach of things because we rely on everything now. And now, I mean, we're basically less human because we rely on so much, but we're more of the human we could be without it. And I think that's basically what all these are trying to say. And that's all I have for my Mind Map 4. It's been a great semester. See ya.